I've been solo traveling for more than 8 years. I have traveled to every continent on Earth other than Antarctica. I've hitchhiked on every continent, hiked, backpacked, camped, met amazing people, and it has turned me into the braver, more confident woman that sits in front of you today. So why did I decide to start traveling alone? Well, I got a fancy job that I thought you were supposed to get, working in finance. I did all the things that everyone had told me to do throughout my whole life. And then I realized, like, this is not making me happy. When I decided to buy that plane ticket, it was not an easy decision for me at all. And I was leaving a lot behind. I ended my lease in California, I broke up with my boyfriend of 4 years, I took my savings and I went to Southeast Asia, where I pretty much slept exclusively in dorms for the first year. I only ate street food, which is delicious, by the way. I made amazing friends along the journey, and I realized that, like, this is not that weird for people from other countries and other cultures. It's weird for Americans, but a lot of young people travel in other cultures to figure out who they are.
I love the boys in the dust. You can't even see them back there. Power of the unicorn hat.
You could say I'm still on that trip now, basically. 8.5 years later, completely funding my travels through my online work now. So these are the biggest things that I've realized over the past 8 years that I think everyone needs to realize about themselves and about the world to make the world a way better place. The first biggest thing is learning that you can totally face and get over your fears on your own. We all need to have this experience in life where we are like chief adventure officer.
I've got 4 days ahead of me with this turtle shell.
Solo traveling just strips all of the distractions away so that you are the one making the observations of your environment. You are the one saying yes or no, sharpening your intuition. You are the one who goes out there and talks to people and gets information and makes informed decisions.
And now I'm gonna head up north to the north so that I can see some of the other stuff up there.
Maybe you never thought you could hike or backpack before. I definitely thought this of myself. And then when I started doing it, I realized I love this and I actually can do this.
I've never hiked at altitude with weight, and this is the first time that I'm doing a multi-day trek on my own. I'm gonna have to rappel down that. Oh my God.
I can get on a motorbike and drive myself around. I can totally go hiking and backpacking in the snow.
4,750 meters. I'm proud of us.
I can hold my breath and free dive down to 60 feet. The next amazing thing that solo traveling gave me was a beautiful trust in other people and our world. Most people in this world want it to be a good place.
Hola. Hola.
The third biggest thing I learned is that trusting in the process is a beautiful thing. You witness so much that you can't help but build trust in all of it. Look back as things in your life all line up and make sense, and you realize that everything just sort of had its place. Driver got a flat tire and just left me there. His family came out and just like hung out with me while I waited. A situation that seemed really crappy turned into a really interesting cultural experience.
So I was given a chair to sit on. That was nice. It's actually a beautiful place to be stuck, all things considered. I guess there are worse things. I'm a bit delayed getting up north, but this is not an experience I would have had otherwise. And this is what traveling is.
The biggest thing that I learned is that all of these things put together just empowered me to do more of whatever I want now. 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, I never thought about being my own boss. Now I run one of the biggest solo female travel blogs in the world, and I never would have gone for that without feeling the empowerment of traveling solo. The world will open up for you in such beautiful and amazing ways when you let it.
Realizing that I am the only person out here. In every direction that I look, I don't see anyone or anything except for 2 empty cars. So they're like, that's such a cool feeling, actually. I thought it would be terrifying, but the sunset was so beautiful, and actually it like feels really cool.
It's not anything special that I did or anything about me that you don't have in you as well. It's just that I made the commitment to go. So I hope that this video inspired you to get out there. There's so much more on this channel that actually help you do that. bunch of information in the show notes below on my blog about every single step of the way of becoming a solo female traveler and make it really easy and accessible. So check that out and let me know what other topics on solo female travel you're interested in.